Hey guys, and welcome to another video here. Here I am again with RetroArch, and yes, this is Gaming Mundo's channel. Let's see, before we go ahead and get started, let's go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe. I'm actually just trying to figure the controls out here. Figure the start key is still the start key. Okay. Can hit start. Now keep in mind the Super NES controller did actually add in the top keys and then 2 more buttons, so we have 4 buttons. Okay. Oh, okay. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, so I'm guessing. Okay, so enter. Now, those top keys, I don't remember if they really did much. But there we go. Okay. What's that? Oh, okay, I guess I waste those. Alright, so that's not what I need to do. Oh, hello. Okay, so this is quite unfortunate. Okay. That was actually a little frustrating for a second there because I didn't realize how I needed to do this. And now it seems like I have a better grasp on this part. And that's fine. Alright, so this is CatleVania. I'm sure most of you guys are familiar. So I mean, you look how smooth though it does run. It runs very smooth. And here we are. And I don't know exactly what lies ahead. Oh, hello. That actually looked Not extremely promising. I don't know what. Oh, hello. Medusa's head. Oh, and there I died again. Okay. So anyways, we can go ahead and move on to the next game. Here we actually have the, like, is this the first Doom on console? I don't think that they had Doom for they might have. They might have actually had it on Genesis, but I don't know which one might have came first. Not the best of graphics, clearly. It's actually extremely weak graphics-wise, but what do we expect? I'm trying to remember, was there anything else back here? Oh yeah, I forgot that. You gotta love the music, huh? I mean, I remember they had this on 64. Oh, hello. And aren't you supposed to be able to get their weapon? Yeah. Get ammo from them. That's so stupid. And I feel like it's got to be super fast paced just because of the music. Oh, hello. The thing is, you don't have to be like aiming right at it, which is kind of what I was thinking at first. Brutal. Oh, like, really about the bad here. No! Alright. Brutal. I have to pick everything up all over again? I don't remember the, like, I mean, the controllers had to have been very similar, I'm sure. They had a lot of, like, little spots where you get caught, apparently. I didn't realize that. Oh, look at that. That's the one I needed right there. I mean, not that that probably would have saved me, but let's do this. Remember those keys? Alright, so apparently for the SNES, we got A Z, S, and X as the 4 buttons on the controller. And it's funny because that's actually what typically is going to work best for us. Because, you know, you're, instead of, whoa, hello. Instead of your normal, you know, it's funny because as opposed to actual controller, you're gonna be dealing with what's it called? The keyboard. So it's actually opposite, whereas you're typically using your left hand for the buttons. Here you're going to be using your right hand for the buttons. Now, I mean, I'm sure most of you are already used to PC gaming, but for those of you who aren't, yeah, typically you're going the opposite than what you would be doing on the system itself. Keep hitting the wrong button. So here for this game, on this particular setup, this emulator, you're going to be using A to shoot, Z, I haven't seen do anything. Switching your weapons with S, that's S as in Sam, and X is typically going to be used for switches. And there it is. Okay, so I went through one level for you guys, and let's see what other game we got on the list. And here we are with Earthworm Jim, an oldie but goodie. I'll probably have to... There we go. Okay, so Z is going to be our jump. A is going to be our gun, and X is going to be the whip here. Oh. And don't forget to I don't remember that being that difficult at the very beginning, but I've been wrong before. Whoa, hello. Alright. I'll make it back up there. Can I just jump up? Okay, so I happened to fall, which was very fortunate. Okay, let's see if... I don't think that's supposed to be... No, okay. Well, that's fine. I'm gonna try to just breeze through this level. Okay. That's fine. Let's just breeze through this. Alright. Alright. It's hard getting used to these keys. Because, so originally, like I said, I originally played this on the Sega Genesis, and I'm trying to remember if I don't think I ever played it for the Super Nintendo. Right. Anyways, there you have it. Earthworm Jim runs amazingly smooth. So, I'm going to go ahead and try out the next game for us. And I may just play with this a little bit before actually getting back to you guys. I'm just fooling. Oh, there we go. All right, I'll see you in a little bit. Here we go. Always a goodie. The Legend of Zelda: Link to the Past. Really, honestly, I think I played this a handful of times. Isn't there a way to go back? So honestly, I don't really remember this game too much. And she's gotten taken a bunch of times, huh? So here we go. I do kind of remember this actually. Definitely remember this. There you go, a lamp. I'll tell you though, I feel like it looks better than it did on the Nintendo, which probably isn't really true. Just might be my imagination. I mean, keep in mind. Okay, so that's what that does. Yeah, see, I remember there being like little things, and I think I need something to be able to look those up later on. I remember I put this on a computer when I was in South Florida, back around the time the first iPhone came out. We had to work on, I think it was an Easter Sunday, and the store was absolutely empty. Like nobody was in the store, and it was like a complete waste of time that we were there. Excuse me, honestly speaking. So I put this actually on a bunch of the computers there at work. Now, yeah, they have firewalls and stuff like that, but nothing I couldn't get around. And so we all sat, like me and all the sales reps that were working that day, we all just sat on the computers, just playing old video games. It was a great time. Not the most productive way to spend your work day, clearly, but nonetheless, it was a great time. But I do recall that it was nowhere near this, being this smooth. It was not by any means this smooth. It really lacked. Now, of course, I mean, they're older computers, even that being, they're like corporate, computers that are pretty much just used for POS. But nonetheless, I mean, it was nowhere near this smooth. But as you see, like, this is super smooth. very responsive. I could imagine that, you know, the actual system it was built for probably couldn't handle it quite this well. And here we are. Here we go, trudging through that thick grass. And it's funny because Legend of Zelda actually, it in some ways reminds me of my favorite RPG of all time, which I think I've mentioned in other videos, being Dragon's Quest, or originally not Dragon Quest, but Dragon Warrior. But anyways, I mean, you guys can see that that thing is running pretty smooth, and no hiccups. You know, it's running sharp. I mean, it's running like a champ. And you know, I think this will go ahead and conclude the video. This will be the last game that I play on this video, but I'll be doing a lot more in the future. So please, you know, keep watching if this is kind of content. Even if you just feel like feeling the nostalgia of watching, you know, some of these old games, you know, go ahead and let me know if there's something in particular that you really want to see that you haven't seen anybody play in a while, or maybe a game you never beat, because I feel like I'm going to go back and actually play some of those games that I never got to beat in the past, and maybe run through. I feel like now I feel like I want to run through the original Zelda again. But it might be a time to actually run through this one, because I never actually beat this game. But anyways, guys, go ahead and, you know, hit the like button, subscribe if this is the kind of content you like. I mean, this is just part of what, you know, if you like anything gaming, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. You know, please leave me suggestions if there's things that you absolutely want to see. And if there's games, retro games that you want to see me play, I mean, we're also going to be doing some PC builds soon, with some older parts. We're going to be trying to recycle some older parts to see what we can do, to see if we can at least create some type of emulation, you know, like an emulation system, you know, something to that extent. Trying to see if we can get the most out of the parts that we currently, you know, that we have on hand. So anyways, guys, be sure to you know, keep an eye out, hit that bell so you know when you're notified when we get new content. All right, guys, we'll see you next time. Happy gaming.